This is Nick over at my apiary here. Going to be going into this nuke right here. It's actually three deeps right now. Last time I checked, it was last week, and there was brood both two lower chambers. We're going to check it out, see if it's packed enough that maybe we'll do a another split off in it. But let me get my smoker going, and I'll check it out. Usually, I use pine needles in my smoker, but I don't have any right now. And I've got a little farm here, so what I'm using is actually case straw. I'll get this thing going until you see some yellow smoke, which is getting there. See a flame come off the top. I'll add some more. I got some more sitting here somewhere right there. And all I do is I just take it, fold it just like that. I stuff it in there. You keep getting it going. Alright, so I got it going pretty good now. What I like to do is I just smoke my hands a little bit. Kind of get your scent off your hands. I don't usually use a veil. Only time I use a veil is if they get pretty ornery, and then I'll put one on. But let's get to opening up this hive. Bear with me, just trying to get you guys to a better shot there. All right, here we go. Smoke the entrance, just let them know I'm coming in. I'll take my feet off. I usually leave my feet on. They don't want it, they don't need it, because they're getting it from the field or something like that, then they'll not take it. And I'm not in the honey business right now. I'm just trying to build up the hives. Look on your upper lid there for your queen, if you have one. And why don't I give you guys a quick look here. This is the very top. I don't know if you guys can see it, but on every frame there's bees. Every frame. So I'll set you guys back off the side here for a second. I'll leave some smoke in there. Not much. They don't like it when you put a lot of smoke in there. What I'll do is I'll take and crack my hive. I'll look on the bottom for some swarm cells. And there's some swarm cells, but they're just actually queen cells, right? Queen cups. What we'll do is we'll smoke these guys down. I'm going to pull this frame out. This frame's got the cups on it. Got some nice brood on there. Lots of bees. A lot of larvae got some nectar and honey storage, uncapped honey. You see the drone comb on the bottom, right there. We've got some that looks just like nectar. All right, there's no eggs in those cells, so we're good. I like to do a lot of starter strips, so that way I have my own wax. I don't like to use a lot of plastic if I don't have to, although I do when I need it. This is one of my starter strips, which looks good. They're getting a lot of honey in there, which is what I wanted. This did have brood in it at one point, but it looks like it's all hatched out. I don't see the queen on there. So I'll set this one off to the side. I'll set this one right here. That'll give me a little bit of room. Looks like they're drawing these frames out pretty well. This is some fresh comb. See how white it is? Looks like they're doing an awesome job. I don't see any eggs in there. Pull this one out. This one's got a lot of comb. A lot of brood on there. This is one of the new frames that I put in. There's a lot of larvae. Looking for the queen. I don't see the queen. Not on that frame, so she's down lower. Alright. Now I don't know if you guys notice it or not, but I only run 4 frame deeps. The reason for that is like I said, I'm not in it to make honey, I'm in it to build more bees. So the more confined space that you give them, the faster they're going to populate, and that's why I do it. So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to set them right here. And we'll bring you over to the second deep here that I got. Whoops. And you guys just fell down. Sorry about that. Let me fix this. This is all live, so you guys see it all. All packed. All right. I'm going to set this down here. That way they're not in the direct grass. And we'll pull these guys out. I got a feeling that they're going to be pretty bad. They're go slow. All nice new comb. I had cut that comb out because I didn't like the looks of it. Now they're building all new, and that's all nectar. All nectar. I don't see the queen, so we'll set that off to the side. I'll put this one on here. They haven't really drawn that one out. There's lots of drones in there, some big drones. Like the way they're. See, this is a plastic frame. They're drawing it out some, but they don't take to it like they do starter strips. Open up the next frame. This is a starter strip that I made. Look at that. There's quite a bit of drones in there. It's a queen cup. I'm not seeing any queen cells. I don't see any eggs in that. Check this one. That one's stuck in there. Good. Gotta go slow because you don't want to roll that queen. I've got nectar in there. Starting to draw out this side. Now what I did was you saw the first box that I pulled off the top. That one was the second chamber. It was full of brood. And I didn't want them to swarm on me because I wanted them to make more bees. And we're getting some hotter days, so I wanted to put an open cavity in the middle. So basically I gave them a whole bunch of frames that weren't drawn out. And looks like they're doing well. They drew them out. I gave them this frame with a little bit of comb on it. And you can see where I had cut it out that they're filling that out. And they haven't really even touched that plastic frame yet. So now what we'll do is we'll pull this one off. We'll set it down on this one. We'll look at our bottom chamber. Look for a queen. Get our smoker going again a little bit. Smoke them down. Looks like they still have plenty of room actually, so maybe I don't have to take and split them unless I haven't found any queen swarm cells. So get this frame out. I want to roll my queen in. Looks like they're drawing that out. What I'll do is I'm going to move these frames over just a little bit. I'll slide that one back in. Pull this out. She might be on this frame. See a bunch of drones. Got some ants on me. And there she is. There's the queen. I don't know if you guys can see her. You can focus in on her, but she's right there. That's my queen. Looks like they got a lot of nectar storage in here. A lot of larvae coming out. I'm going to set her off to the side a little bit. I know she's on that frame. Pull this one out. That's one of the frames that I put in there. She's got eggs on it already. That's looking good. I'll put that up against there. Pull this one off. This one looks like it's got a bunch of bees on it. Oh yeah. Ton of pollen storage. Lots and lots of bees. We got a bunch of brood there. Looks like they got plenty of space. I don't see any reason to split this hive right now. I don't see any supersedure cells. I just see a lot of drone comb. I don't think these guys are going to swarm anytime soon on me. But there is a lot of bees. So we'll put that one back down in. Push that over. Like I said, I only run 4 frames, so that way they can build this stuff up fast. I've got some ants trying to get in around my hive. Contemplating whether I want to take and split this or not. If I could, they have plenty of bees. That one. No. One's got nectar in it. Usually what you'll do is you'll get a frame that's drawn out. You move that frame off to the side. Put it in between 2 frames that aren't drawn. This one's got some drone comb on it. It's got some larvae. I don't see any eggs. Maybe we won't split that one. Set that one off to the side. We'll put this one in the middle. We may not do any splitting today. Looks like they got good food storage though. Alright. They're getting a little testy with me. They need some smoke. jumping up at me, but if you go slow, you'll be all right. What I do is I'll take and get that cleaned off. Just rock it back and forth a little bit. I didn't really need to on that one because they were pretty much off the edge there. I'll check this one again. I think that this one didn't have any brood in it. It did. This does have some eggs in there too. We'll check out the other hive and see what that has on it. I might take from the other hive. That one's all honey. Alright, we'll button this one back up. Button this back up. You get plenty of pollen in it. She's laying. I get plenty of nectar. That one's good for a while.